not, there is always try.
Hello there, and welcome to Nuts and Bolts on the new Ftog server. This used to be the FTB Beyond server. Now they've moved everything to a brand new mod pack, which is, like I said, Nuts and Bolts, and this will hopefully be a brand new series on my channel. We will see how things go, because this will be the third Minecraft series that I would have running, and this one will be different to what I have played in the past. Two things why it's different. One, it has got a quest book, so we can keep an eye on this. This is a little bit different to most of the quest books as well, because you don't just start off with collect 10 wood and get 3 dirt or something silly on those sort of lines. No, this would actually start you with getting iron dust and things on those sort of lines. Unfortunately though, every time the server does a restart, this at the moment resets, so unfortunately there's no point in doing it. So yeah, the other thing about this mod pack is that it is actually an expert mode, should I say, sorry, an expert mode sort of playthrough, so you can't just rush from being living in a hole like this to living in a giant castle with flight and OP armor within a few days. You've got to really work for it. I mean, just to take this as an example, the Tinker's Construct, if you look on the Tool Forge, that's the recipe for Tool Forge now. You need energetic alloy, dense plates, a block of night slime, and a block of aluminium brass. I will learn how to speak. Or you need mana steel. So yeah, to get energetic alloy, that is the same recipe, good, but you can see the small changes like this. You can't just rush to get yourself a Tinker's Hammer and go mining away like mad. You need industrial craft, ender IO, and night slime. I mean, even just to craft night slime, that recipe again has not changed, but you do need molten iron, liquid purple, and seared stone. Not too bad to get, I guess, but it's still adds onto that recipe. The other tool forges, you know, for steel, platinum, miron, whatever that is, they're all disabled, so you can only go for this recipe. So yeah, like I said, this is a hardcore questing mode. Even normal iron is not in this anymore, from what I can tell anyway, or for what I've mined. This is all the stuff that I have done. The iron that I've got here is what I found on my journey from spawn to here, well, the random teleport system. And remind me, I've got to take you to spawn. Spawn looks awesome yet again. So yeah, I mean, to use this branded iron formation, let's have a look. You can see it, but you only get like 100. Or you can use this Bloomery. I don't know what this Bloomery is. That looks cool. I think I might try to make that before we do anything, just to see what it does. This thing is also fairly new. Talk about new things. There's a lot of new mods in this which I have not played with before. This is my area, by the way. I will show you the outside in a bit. So yeah, even this peat drying thing, drying, will this come up? there it is. Made as such, and what you actually use this for is that you get this weird coal that you put here, and then it will dry into this dry peat. And the best use for this, as far as I'm concerned, you can use it for fuel to burn stuff with. I mean, look at that, steam dynamo, 4,000 RF per tick. Sorry, 4,000 RF for just one, not per tick. I wish it were per tick. Survivalist generator, furnace generator, overclocker generator. So yeah, pretty cool. Another thing that you can do here is turn it into coal pellets, and then with coal pellets you can turn that directly into coal itself, which is what I've mainly been doing with it, because I think that's one of the best uses. 5 bits of coal, which isn't too bad really if you think about it, especially in a expert mode sort of thing. But yeah, well, we're getting there. One of the main things you may notice that in my inventory is actually 3 different types of food. That is because unfortunately Spice of Life is in this mod pack, but I have got a few berry bushes here. There's a few sheep out there as well, which I don't think I've eaten any mutton and whatnot. But yeah, this is, let me just show you my area, and then we will do that. Home 1, this isn't Star Wars. So yeah, Home 1 is the flagship of the Rebels, by the way, in case you don't know. But yeah, this is my area, my home away from home at the moment. I thought it was nice. See, he doesn't know. I don't even know if I spelled Rebels right there. Anyway, yeah. Okay, he don't care, or she doesn't care, who knows. But yeah, this is my little area. It's just a little hill in the middle of nowhere, basically. Spawn is about 5,000 blocks that way, just over. Which isn't too bad. I don't think there's anyone near me, which is as good and bad as you would know. But yeah, I played this, and I thought this would be a decent area to wall off to begin with, because there's some nasty mobs in this, and also try and build a little fort or something on top of this. I thought that would look kind of cool. I don't know. Ooh, garden plants. Can I shift click? Oh, I can shift click them. Haha. Cool. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of gardening, and I don't even know if that. Oh, what do you call that cooking mod? I know there's Pams, but is it blockheads or something? Yes. Okay. So we might need to get into a little bit of doing this maybe. Multi-block kitchen enables smelting abilities. I've never done that. I've never really seen the need. It is actually getting dark, so let's see if people will be willing to sleep. Because like I say, night is nasty. So just bear with me 1 second. Let's see if we can't get people to sleep. Luckily we do have Morpheus, is it, that has the voting system. So I think we need 3 people to sleep, and well, 2 others including myself. Okay, so no one did sleep, so right, we're just going to get on with some work. I wanted to look at that Bloomery thing, and yes, that's another little bit of a problem. Do not make HQM teams, it will crash you and bug your server. Oh, now they start sleeping, you know. Yeah, don't worry, while I was waiting for people to sleep, I had to try Try to have a laugh with people. Why not? So yeah, we're going to try and make this a bloomery from rock howling ores. Let's just wondering if there's anything else with that. Was it rock howling? Okay, rock. Let's have a look. Rock KTM rock lab oven. Hopper, huh? Okay, like again, these are mods I don't know. Oh, look at that thing! Advanced rocketry. I will learn to speak. Let's have a look. Rock howling tears. Basic coal refiner. Bloomery. Yeah, like I said, we're going to make this and see what this thing is. We need stone brick stairs. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to bear with me while I cook some of this up. Is there tiny coal in this? We do have tiny coal in this. Cool. So let's get half a stack, and we shall put that in there. And we've got the actual additions. Oh, cool. Actual additions. That's a mod I would like to really get into. So I'm going to stick that book up onto my ceiling using Draconic Evolution, which I've always wanted to do. Then we've got some normal ore as well. But yeah, okay, so this thing, let's have a look. Forge hammer is sticks and stone. Funny how my doctor, I got surgery here on Minecraft. Okay, whatever. Like I say, weird people on the server, but never mind. Heal thyself. Considering you tried to swim in lava. I don't know. Like I say, I'm one of the weird people as well. Right. Let's see. So we needed a furnace, which we can't make the traditional way. We've got to have, I think it's 5 of these. I think it was compressed stone, sand and clay. Sand and clay. We have got a couple of bits of clay and sand. It's not as simple as it looks to make a furnace these days. But I'll probably make that mistake a few times, so bear with me. Okay, so that's that. I do need stairs though, which is those 4. And can we make the bloomery? We can. So let's stick that there, 2 blocks high. Very cool. I'm presuming that we stick coal there, which gives it power, which is fine. Drain fluid, and then we need this hammer. Okay, so sticks, which I've got these pink sticks, I'm assuming they're going to do, and stone on either side. There we go, 1 forge hammer. Stick that there. We'll get a bit more fuel, and then we'll stick this in there, and we'll see what this thing does. I'm not expecting ore doubling. That'd be too easy for ore doubling. Has it run out of power already? No, it just decided not to do the animation. Interesting. Okay, so drain fluid. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, so, and there's doesn't appear to be any sort of instructions for this. So that's molten bloom. Okay. I think I know what it means. Is that what it means? So, see, one of them would make 700. One of them makes 650. Could that be about right? And I probably need about 1,000 to make one iron, which isn't all that great. So let's stick that in there. But I don't know, and if I don't know, I need to learn. What's that? That's 650. So 1,050, which is 1 iron. Oh, and there. So 500 is it going to be? And it uses durability on that. Okay, so 500 MB is 1 iron. Okay. So we've learned something. Not to use this. Okay. That's fine. So we may as well make what the quest book wants us to make, which is in... I know it's the grind. I can't remember what mod it is. Applied energistics. There we go. But we needed some stone anyway. And a gear stick, which is more sticks. That's fine. So what's that? Cobblestone, chiseled stone. So I need a little bit of cobblestone and 4 of the quartz, I believe. 1 grindstone. Perfect. Where should we stick this thing? There. And then we also need... I can't think what it's called, but I think I remember the recipe. Or not. There's the crank. There's the crank of it. There we go. Shift click it on, and then we'll get some, or stick it in there, and then hold right click until it crushes down, and this will be my life for quite a bit. So yeah, this is kind of going to be the slow start of things, unfortunately. There we go, 2 iron dust, and then I cook that up and I get 2 iron. So this is going to be better than using this, unfortunately. But never mind, like I say, it's called experimenting and learning. But it's kind of bloomery useless, quite honest with you. And if you weren't expecting me to make that joke, you don't know me very well. So yeah, that's my life making that. And then we'll see where we can go from there. Now, I don't think I should really claim anything, even though I would like to get the onion hamburgers. But yeah, book it and then see where we can go to get things like a Tinker's Construct up and running, because at the moment I'm just using vanilla tools, which isn't brilliant. But anyway, I am waffling and going on, so I better end the episode here. Let me know what you think to this in the comments section. It will be slow going because I'm not necessarily in any rush. I never particularly rush any mod packs anyway. I try to slow down, experiment like I've just done today, and try new and different things. But yeah, that may not be to everyone's liking. But yeah, like I say, let me know what you think to this in the comment section below, whether or not I should do a full series or just try to do catch-up episodes. Yeah, thank you very much for joining me. If you did for some reason enjoy this episode, please remember to hit that like button. And obviously, if you've got any hints, tips, comments, suggestions, or just want to say hi, feel free to put that down in the comment section below. But regardless, do or do not, there is always try. Bye.